wild as the desert wind. Your Majesty, the scribes await your judgment on the irrigation project. Always something. Let the boy enjoy his youth a while longer. He'll have plenty of time for irrigation projects when I'm gone. As you wish, Pharaoh.
And the drought has ruined my crops, Pharaoh. My family will starve.
Have you paid your taxes?
I am a little behind, Your Majesty.
The law is the law, but we are not without compassion. Scribes record that this man is to receive a grain subsidy enough to feed his family through the winter. See to it personally, Khufu.
It shall be done, Father. Why show him mercy when he has not fulfilled his obligations?
A ruler must be just, yes, but also wise. A starving populace is a restless one. Sometimes a little kindness is the strongest policy of all. Remember that, my son.
I will, Father. But what if he takes advantage of your generosity?
Then we will deal with it. A king must trust his judgment even when it leads him astray. The weight of the crown is heavy, Khufu, but it is a burden you must learn to bear.
What then? Do we simply allow ourselves to be bled dry by the ungrateful?
There is a balance, Khufu. A balance between strength and leniency. A ruler must learn to walk that line.
Father, you are not well. Perhaps you should rest.
Nonsense. A king never rests, not while there is work to be done. But perhaps it is time for me to relinquish some of my duties to prepare you. Egypt will be yours soon, Khufu. You must be ready.
The decree is made. The fields will be taxed at 20% of their yield. Those who fail to meet their quota will face appropriate consequences.
Your Majesty, is this wise? The people are already burdened by the drought.
Wisdom is ensuring the strength of Egypt. We will build monuments to our glory that will last for eternity, and that requires resources.
The gods demand sacrifice, Your Majesty. The people are willing to give.
The gods will receive their due. But Egypt comes first. Let it be known throughout the land, Khufu is Pharaoh, and my will is law. Then let it be so. The work begins in 20 years.
Work, Your Majesty? What work is this?
The work that will define my reign, the Great Pyramid, a monument to my glory, a testament to the power of Egypt.
A worthy endeavor, Pharaoh. But such a project, it will take decades.
Time is but a blink to a god-king, and this pyramid will stand for eternity. It will be my tomb, a gateway to the afterlife, the largest of the 3 pyramids in Giza, a symbol of my power. Let preparations begin at once. 2.3 million stones, rising 146 meters into the sky, the largest stone structure the world has ever known.
Your Majesty, the scale transporting such stones, it defies imagination.
Imagination is for poets, not pharaohs. We will move them. We will devise new methods, ingenious contraptions. Engineers will flock to my banner, eager to solve this glorious puzzle.
Pharaoh, the people such labor, it will tax them greatly.
Their sweat will be mortar for my legacy. This pyramid is not merely a tomb, it is an embodiment of the gods, a vessel for my soul's passage to the afterlife. It is Egypt itself, reaching for eternity. The grain stores in the north, their ledgers are inconsistent. I want a full audit. Heads will roll if I find corruption.
It shall be done, Pharaoh. Your will is law.
Pharaoh Khufu, blessed be thy name. We offer these gifts to Ra, that he may grant you long life and a glorious reign.
The gods demand respect, but they also demand order. Ensure that every citizen understands their place in the divine hierarchy. My authority is absolute, ordained by Ra himself. Increase the pace. Remind them that this pyramid is not just a tomb, but a testament to my divine power. Let every stone echo with the name of Khufu, the God King.
Pharaoh, the Nile has been unkind. Our crops have failed. We beg for your mercy.
Justice tempered with wisdom. I shall release grain from the royal stores to sustain your village. But know this, laziness will not be tolerated. Every able-bodied man will contribute to the pyramid's construction. Their labor will be their offering to the gods and to me.
Father, you must rest. The healers say,
Healers, they know nothing of the journey I must make, of the trials that await. The pyramid, is it ready?
It is, Pharaoh. Every chamber prepared. Your Ka will find solace there.
Treasures must be protected. Seal the passages. Let no thief defile my eternal rest.
You will live forever, Father. Your legacy is assured.
Legacy means nothing if my soul is not safe. They will try to steal it, Skylar. Remember this.
May the gods guide him through the underworld.
May his spirit dwell forever in this sacred place.
Khufu's tomb was meant to be eternal, a fortress against death itself. But even the mightiest of kings cannot escape the ravages of time or the greed of men. Though his body may be lost, his pyramid remains, a wonder of the world, a monument to a king who sought to defy mortality. Khufu left a great legacy in the history of ancient Egypt. His influence extended far beyond the construction of the Great Pyramid. He brought stability and prosperity to the land, becoming a symbol of power and prestige. Though written accounts of his life are scarce, the Great Pyramid itself remains a silent witness to his enduring legacy. Over time, Khufu became one of the most famous pharaohs in history, a name whispered in awe throughout the ancient world. Yet, his image remains shrouded in mystery, lost to the sands of time. King Khufu, one of the greatest pharaohs of ancient Egypt, primarily known for building the Great Pyramid, considered one of the greatest engineering achievements in history. Though details of his personal life are few, his influence on the history of Egypt endures to this day.